Okay, so initially you were introduced to me by the developer of the property who had worked with you in the past and recommended you to me. You came to the house that we were building whilst it was being built, and you put together a scheme after discussing it with me in quite a lot of depth. And at the end of that period, you came back, went through it with me again, and we tickled around with it until it was just what we wanted, just what my wife wanted, and then we pushed the button on incepting the system. We were in a strange situation because we were actually living in this site. We knocked the house down and we rebuilt it again. So we had an existing experience on the site with security systems. We'd used local and we'd used national. And in both cases, it was a vanilla experience because in the case of the national, you were just one person amongst probably thousands who had no relationship with the person on the end of the phone, who had no relationship with the control centre. It wasn't satisfactory in the long run for our particular needs. In the case of the local, whilst they started off well, later on the service level and the response level became intolerable to us, and they again were not the solution that we were looking for in terms of a much more intimate or longer term relationship with somebody who could give us the security that we required. From our perspective as a family, it's knowing that when we're not here, that the house is looked after, that the dogs are looked after, that if some of us are here and others are out, that everybody knows what's going on, and we can do that with Strongbox. We can do it with Strongbox with the systems which have been incepted and put into place, so that if I'm abroad or if I'm in another part of the country, I know what's going on in the house. I can not only see what's going on in the house, but have the confidence that the house is safe, and that if there is an incident, there's going to be an immediate and controlled response in the manner that we wish there to be. I didn't do that very, very well. I can repeat it if you want. Service with Strongbox is almost embarrassingly good. The result is that sometimes I feel as though I'm disturbing them late at night, but I know when I get them on the phone that they're going to say, no, that's what we are here for. And when that happens, it does give a warm feeling of reassurance to us that we know that we're being cared for by the right people. The response is usually immediate, and I mean immediate by that. And if it's a response which requires a temporary solution overnight, that is effected. And then within 48 hours at the latest, usually less, the Strongbox are out and they've cured the problem that arises or has arisen in any individual incident. For the future, it's a case really of being sure, and we are sure with Strongbox, that them being at the cutting edge of technology, that they will fill any gaps in the system where technology allows them so to do and improve on the system. You won't get that with the nationals, you won't get that with disinterested parties, because you're just not one by yourself, you're one of many. Full stop.